to everybody. Yep, it's Christmas. I saw my family and my friends, and Christmas is always a wonderful time. We always have to appreciate everything that we have. And well, I just wanted to wish all of you a Merry Christmas. And I wanted to talk about the trade idea performance for the year of 2018. And I wanted to start with a price chart of the Russell 2000. And I think it's really noteworthy just to look at where we started on the year around 1550, and as of the 24th of December, it looks like it's down about 18% on the year, and the Russell's actually down about 29% since September. So it's been a nice, really steady decline. And we formed the death cross right over here, which is your 50-day simple moving average crossing below the 200-day. Down below we have our implied volatility and historical, and we can see that we're at, looks like, the yearly high, and just the last week it's gone up quite a bit more. So again, this is a picture of year to date for the Russell 2000. So the reason I wanted to look at this chart is because the performance of our trade ideas has been spectacular. So right now we're actually at all-time highs, not just for the year, but in the 5 years that we've been tracking our trade ideas. So if you're not familiar with our service, we started back in 2008. So since 2014, we've started these trade ideas where, again, we initiate a trade, follow the trade, make all the adjustments, and just keep track of every trade that we make. So while we've been testing our strategies and developing those strategies further and always refining them, we've also been simultaneously developing the software and testing the tools, in the software and the algorithms that we use. And we have a lot of volatility tools that aren't available in any other platform. And these volatility tools that we have really help us to identify winning trades over and over again very consistently. So as we look at the price chart here of the Russell, again, down 29% in the last 4 months and down 18% on the year. So next I want to bring in our website so we can look at some of these trade ideas, the performance of them. So we just looked at the Russell and we witnessed that it's down 29% in the last 4 months, and it's down about 18% on the year. So right now I'm on our public website, sgoptions.com, and I was just entering all these in, and for the standard and portfolio margin trade ideas that we've selected and followed for the year, we had 89 consecutive winners. Not all huge winners, obviously. We had a couple months where it's a little bit slower, but I've always done what I could to manage the trades to a winning state before I close them out. But you can see January all the way through December as I scroll down, and there's quite a large difference between portfolio margin and Reg T calculations. A little bit farther down here, I started to write CPM here because a lot of these trades actually are for customer portfolio margin accounts only. So some of the ones up higher, I didn't write in, CPM in the column here. So for example, like this one, it's probably a portfolio margin trade, so it lowers the return on the standard account. So typically all these super low ones shouldn't be here because they're probably portfolio margin trades. And then I figured I would just write it in so that we would know instead of writing a really low amount. But then your standard margin trades can be done on portfolio margin. A lot of the other ones like here, for example, it can be done in either account. So needless to say, we've had another really steady year. I recognized and I notified people on our mailing list of the bearish market several months ago. And then we're just seeing all of these trades, coming in November and December, just making some really nice profits because we were totally prepared for this downturn in the market just way ahead of time. And so one thing nice about having over 20 years trading experience, I've seen a lot of these markets. I traded through 2008 crash, 2010, 11, so all of those crashes I was able to navigate, and then it just makes you better and better. There's a lot of traders that are starting to trade just right now. Maybe there's some of you watching this video that just started today, and it takes a long time to learn how to trade, again, to be able to navigate these bearish markets. In our program, you can learn really, really fast. So we've been just crushing the market, just really doing really well, this whole time that the market's been crashing. Down here, way at the bottom, we also have started some trade ideas for hedge funds and prop traders, advisors. I'm testing out a new algorithm, and so these are all based on CPM margins, your plus or minus 10% Tim's risk model, and these trades all went really well this year, and so I'll continue to do some of this other type of study moving forward in 2019. We're actually starting to train a hedge fund manager right now too, so hopefully that goes well and the guy gets his account funded so that he'll be able to trade in a year or two. So that's about all I wanted to say. I wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and at the same time, just let everyone know that, we have very, very good bearish trading strategies as well as neutral and bullish, but we're really prepared for this bearish market. There's no saying how long it's going to happen, but we're profiting from it. And the cool thing is, if this market ends up, going sideways and shooting back up, then it's not going to hurt us the way that we trade. It might just slow down returns for whatever, a short period of time. But the trading method that we have, that I've developed over the years, we really take advantage of volatility more than any other method really does. And it's also, because the way I've designed the software, so we have special tools to really take advantage of volatility skews. And then there's also some other higher order Greeks that we take advantage of and we profit from over and over. And yeah, there's the way that I design trades is very scientific. So I can't get too much into it, but it's a lot more than just, setting up a trade by probability. And actually, we don't even use probability because we use different metrics to set up our trades. I focus more on safety, focus more on some of the higher order Greeks and how, the trades will dynamically manage themselves basically by having the knowledge of the higher order Greeks. And then again, another component is that we really trade with volatility very precisely in a totally different way. So it's all about safety and volatility trading basically. But yeah, that's where the money is. It's in the volatility, but you have to do it safely. Anyway, it's been another fantastic year, and we're finishing at all-time highs. I just can't stress enough. Again, this market is down 29% in 4 months, and we're doing great. So thank you all, and Merry Christmas.